Welcome to Tips for Beginners in Tekken, a series where I try to be helpful and enlighten you and make your Tekken experience a bit more fun. Yeah. Now today's topic is Magic Wand, the magic jab, its properties and how it can help you to deal with pressure or set up offense. Yeah. Now a couple of words about jab strings, which is something that I feel like is worth mentioning. For some absolutely unknown reason, most of beginners seem to be absolutely obsessed with random jab strings. Like this one, or like, I don't know, like this. Random strings. Now, there's one problem with those strings. Most of them leave you negative, which means that you're basically giving away your turn by doing these strings. And if it hits, you're cool. But if it gets blocked, then you gave away your turn. And in case with some strings like this one, it's launch punishable, so you don't really want to commit. Now, people get obsessed with these strings because there are some like high, low strings and like with mid mix-ups, and yeah, these strings can be viable, sure, but that's not really the point. What I'm gonna talk today about is situations when you're under the pressure, when people are trying to pressure you with jabs and all that shit. And oftentimes you're wondering, especially if you're new, how the hell do you get out of it, you know? Especially if you're playing as a character that has basically shit defensive, well, not defensive, evasive options. You get my point. So because of people being super obsessed with these retarded strings, the single jab is actually super overlooked, and it's a move that pretty much every beginner should be familiar with. Now, what's so special about it is the fact that it's actually plus on luck. I know that like most of beginners, whenever they try to like get into the game a bit better, they look for frame data and they start seeking more options with like plus frames for the character they play to do some like crazy setups and shit. But funnily enough, the best option for getting the block advantage is just a simple jab. It's 10 frames, so it's the fastest move in the game pretty much, and it's plus 1 on block. This means that if you're just tapping jab, people are not gonna be able to escape. Obviously, they're able to sidestep and backdash and they can duck, but if they try to press anything, they're gonna eat your jab. And this opens up a lot of possibilities for you. For example, if your character has a Magic 4, then you can use a simple jab to set it up. I actually recorded it. Let's see. So basically, Shaheen is doing jab into Magic 4. And because jab is plus 1 and Magic 4 is 11 frames, if I block the jab and then I press anything, I get traded and I get launched for a full combo. You can basically do anything with it because this is actually the easiest and the most accessible way to get plus frames. The point is, if you're struggling with the pressure and you need the frame advantage, just a simple jab will do the job. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.